But so now we're on the Indiana Pacers.
Indiana Pacers. Okay, so I'll tell you why Indiana's not good this year. Two reasons: Paul George's leg and Lance Stevens' free agency.
Yep.
Their defense, okay, even with all the injuries, all right, their defense and their rebounding still excellent. Fifth in the league in defense points allowed. Second in rebounds. Are you kidding me? With no Paul George, with no Lance Stevenson, Mr. Triple Double himself, Lance Stevenson.
Yep.
They're still fifth in defense, still second in rebounds. The issue with them is, just like all the other losing teams, they cannot score the ball. And I do not blame them. Okay, I do not at all. They don't have George Hill. They don't have Lance Stevenson. They don't have Paul George.
They're missing
Where
three
are their
scores.
points coming from? Who's scoring their points?
No one's scoring their points. It's damn sure not Rodney Stuckey.
And it's sure not Roy Hibbert.
No. Roy is a guy I want to like, though. That's the problem. He's just a guy I want to like. I know but he's not scoring.
You know what? I want when your leading scorer is Chris Copeland, you're not gonna win games. I mean, that's just not gonna happen.
What is he? He's averaging 14.
14, and Roy Hibbert's down there with 13.
Yeah.
He's almost to 14. Okay, I'll give it to you, Hibbert. Almost to 14.
Yeah. Okay. So look at the three scores. Chris Copeland, Roy Hibbert at 13, and Solomon Hill has got 12, and Donald Sloan's got 12. Basically 13.
AJ Price is 13 too.
Does he? Oh yeah, I just scrolled right past it. He's got 13 exactly.
But come on.
But that's not enough, and especially when you go and look down at everyone else's scoring, and it's not even, we got Mahimi, or however you pronounce his name's got 3. Shane's got 2. It's not good, and Rodney Stuckey's still inconsistently garbage. He's 40% now, but he's still. I still always chalk up Rodney Stuckey to garbage.
The Pacers, when they lost Paul George, all right, like I thought they'd be okay when they lost Lance Stevenson. I said, okay, they got PG still. Hibbert might have a bounce back year. George Hill might play like George Hill can play. But when they lost Stevenson, when they lost Paul George, and they lost George Hill, there's no way. Everybody counted them out, and they were right to count them out. I'm still counting them out. Granted, they are playing a bit better than they were at the beginning of the season, but they just do not have enough pieces to score the basketball.
They don't, and they're not passing well neither. So they're not enough. They're not either. If they're not passing or they're not scoring, probably the more they're not scoring. Highest assist is Donald Sloan with 5, but everyone else has 2. Basically, at the most is 2 for everyone else.
Most of the Pacers, most of their offensive possessions ends with some random player taking up a wild 3-point shot at the end of the shot clock because they don't know how to pass the ball. They have no smoothness to their offense. There is no. I mean, it's like they're all playing street ball. It's ridiculous.
Well, they are. I mean, look at their rebounding. Highest is like 7, is 8.1 in Roy Hibbert.
I think Roy Hibbert's averaging a little bit over 8.
He's 8.1, and then underneath him is Allen. He's got 7.5, and then Scolo is 7.1, and they're barely getting any rebounds, and when they finally do get a rebound, and they're not pulling down hardly any offensive rebounds. Surprisingly, Allen's pulling down 3.3, but that still doesn't matter when everyone else is pulling less than 1. When they finally do get that rebound, nobody's there to shoot it, and no one's there to dish it to the person that can shoot.
They still don't have David West either. They are missing him tremendously, David West, right now.
They need him, but David West isn't. They need him, but I don't think he's going to be there. I think they're going to get rid of him.
No, they need him.
I really think they do.
When he comes back, I guarantee he leads that team in scoring.
That's fine. I still think they're going to get rid of him. I still think they're going to try to. So yeah, they got nobody. They got no scores, really. They got no pass. They got no people to pass to the people that actually can score, and they're not rebounding the ball that well.
The only reason Indiana is 4-7, the only reason they have won 4 games, is because they are still respectable enough on defense.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I've always said in the NBA, defense and teamwork wins championships over anything.